Hello, welcome to this quick video to show you how to access the Hub Networks area of the Hub Content Platform and how to make a playlist. So when you log into the system, you should see the welcome message appear at the top of the screen, and what you should then have on the right hand side is a list of your extra features. So these are the things that you require a login to access, one of which is the Hub Networks button. So if I click on the Hub Networks button now, this will take me into the part of the system that displays the various different groups to which you're a member. In this case, I'm accessing here two groups, the cross-regional GCSE Maths and the English GCSE Resource Development groups. If you click on those areas, you get to the home page, which we'll be developing over the next few months. In terms of accessing the playlist feature, if you go to the little arrow in the top left-hand corner and click on the Playlists button, this will take you to the part of the system where the playlists are actually developed. Okay, so you can see there that I've got three playlists that I've developed so far, one of which is the Pythagoras playlist that we showed at the WJC event. So if I go to the Pythagoras playlist and get that up on the screen now, you can see that I've already created the basic outline for the playlist. If you want to create a new playlist, and if I go back into the system here, you can do that simply by clicking on the little plus button at the top of the screen, okay, and that will take you then to the template that I've already created. So if I go back into the Pythagoras playlist, I'll show you how some of the features work. So as you can see, there are a series of steps down the left hand side which I've added to put various different types of content in so that my learners can access the material from wherever they are and whatever device that they're using. And what you'll have to do to start with is turn the editing on. Now the editing button is in the top right hand corner, and if you click on the editing button, you'll see that there are some changes that happen to the page. So the first thing that happens on my cover page, and every playlist will start with a cover page, if you click on the cover page, what you can then do is you can add your own image to this particular page. If I click on the little computer icon at the bottom of the screen, this will take me out to my folders, my document area, where I can add different pictures. Now this just takes me straight to the Pythagoras playlist folder because I've obviously been working on it. So if I wanted to add that image, for example, I click on the image, click on open, and what you'll find is now that image sits in the background. That's not a very clear image actually, but if you get a nice high definition image, obviously it'll look really nice in the background. But it's the cover page, so let's move on to step two. On step two, what I've got here is what we call a text and image step. Now to see the different steps that you can add or different content you can add, all you have to do is to click on the plus button in the top left hand corner, and it will show you the range of different steps that are available. An embedded video is an option, so if you wanted to embed a video from YouTube or any video sharing site from which it would provide you with what we call an embed code, you can do that using that step. Text and image will provide you a template where you can add text and pictures. An MCQ is a multiple choice question, and that will enable you to add a multiple choice question with feedback. Rich text just provides text on the screen. A table will add a basic preset table. Text compare will allow you to add a question that can then be answered, and the quote step will provide you with a kind of a quote block. The flash tool will allow you to add flash animations if you've got them somewhere on a disk or a drive. However, you may find that there's some compatibility issues with mobile devices, so maybe you don't want to add those to your playlist. Okay, so those are the different step types that you can add, and as you can see here, I've got a text and an image step in here. So again, I want to add and change the image on here because it's not the image I want. So I can go to my computer and I can select an image. Let's say, for example, I select this image and open it. Okay, I can now that will come up and appear into the box and I will then be able to sort of see that in the box. Although I just refresh the page a second, make sure that I've got that image available to me. Okay, right, let's try again. Text and image into the computer, add a second image, open, and as you can see it's loading up now. There it is. Okay, and what I can now do at the bottom of the page, if I'm not happy with the way that appears, if I want this image to appear on the right hand side, I can change the formatting there. So you can see then that the image will change or appear differently within the screen. Okay, and there's various different options there that you can pick. Right, when I'm happy with that, you'll see every now and again it flashes green at the top, and that just tells you that it's saved and that the content you've added has been changed. Here I can add text, so where it says type here, I can write some information in. Okay. Okay, so and you can see that that's very simple, just a text editing step. Here I've got a step where I've got embedded video. Now to embed a video, it's very simple. All you have to do is click on the embed video step, okay, and it'll ask you to provide the link to your video. So I've already got a link to a video that I want to use, so I'm going to call that up now, and you can see how I'm going to be able to copy and paste that video the link into the playlist step, and it will come up with the information that I need. Okay, so if I go to this is the link that I want to my video to support this lesson on Pythagoras. Okay, so if I copy that link, and this is off of a Word document, but you can equally do this from the video itself. And I go back into my my playlist. I click on the embed video step. I can then delete the link that's in there, paste my link to the YouTube clip. Okay, and you'll find that comes up. And not only does the video come up, but it also pulls up the title from YouTube. And the metadata, the information that is provided with the video. Now, if you want to, and you want to put your own information in, so you might want the students to consider a question here, you can go into the box, delete the information, and add your own information in there. So you might ask a question or something like that. Okay, so that's how you can embed a video, by just copying and pasting the link from YouTube in. And there are other content steps here as well. Now you'll notice here's the multiple choice question step, and again it's very simple. If you want to add text into the box, you simply click into the box. If you want to add more options, you can add more options by clicking the add answer. Okay, click add answer here, that will add an additional answer. So obviously the more answers, you can have 2 correct answers. You can have 3 correct answers if it was if there were more than 1 correct answer, which there isn't for this question. But if there were, you could equally add that. If you do that in error, then there's the delete answer section on the right hand side here, and you can simply remove that. If you want to add more questions to your multiple choice block, you just simply click on the right hand side to add question. Okay, that will come up there. And that's the preset question, which is the 9th month of the Gregorian calendar, but you can obviously then just delete that and write in your own questions, your own answers in here. Okay, and again, if you've added this question in error, it's very easy to delete it by clicking the cross in the top of the box above the number of questions that you wish to delete. Okay, so that's now gone. Now you can see that what will happen here is the correct answer is always set as answer 2. And in this case, that isn't the correct answer. Okay, so what you can then do is click on that option again. The little circle will turn red, and then you can select the correct answer, which in this case is option C. What you can then do is you can press on the MCQ button. You can shuffle the answers so they don't appear in the same order. And you can provide correct feedback and incorrect feedback. The correct feedback will be will be shown if the student gets the right answer. So, congratulations, you've got the right answer because X, Y, or Z. And the incorrect feedback. So, for example, if we click on there, you can write feedback in the box, save that feedback, and then the student can get that when they've gone through and tried the question and seen how they've got on. In terms of the attempts and the sequencing, you can change the number of attempts that the pupil gets to attempt this particular question on the playlist. Okay, so there we are, I've given them 3 attempts on this one, and then that will again automatically save, and as you can see there, it's changed on the right hand side here. You can also add attachments to any of the steps. The attachment icon is the paperclip in the blue block in the bottom right hand corner. So if I click on that, it'll ask me to add an attachment. Now there was an attachment for this particular question. So if I go to select file and click on the correct file that should display for the question, and open that, you'll find that the file will then upload and display in the bottom right hand corner, in the bottom of the playlist step. Okay, so let's just try that again. I think I clicked something in error there. So click the file you want, open that, click on upload. This goes to 100%, save, and there you are. You can see the attachments in the bottom of the file. So when the learner opens that up, they'll be able to see the image that relates to the question. Okay, so that's how you would do that. And just to show you one final thing, if you did want to add another step in, it is very simple. Click on the plus button, click on the type of step you want to add. So if it was, for example, a quote block, click on the quote block, press save. You'll then see that step 10 becomes the quote block. Again, it's got a preset, but you can delete that and get rid of that if you don't want that quote, which obviously we don't in this case. Okay, and again, we can get rid of the author and the picture, and then you can put in the particular picture or the particular quote that you want to add into the block as well. Okay, simply by copying and pasting or adding this in. So one final thing to show you. When you're finished, you can turn the edit mode off, and what this will allow you to do is to see the playlist as the student will see it when they come to view it. Okay, so you can see what their experience is going to be as they navigate through. And the final thing then to show you, if you want to share the playlist, then the easiest way is to click on the little share icon at the top of the screen, go to the share to public link. It will give you this link. Now it's really important at this stage that you click on public, and then if you copy that link, you can tweet it out, or you can put it on your existing VLE or on your website, or just provide the students with that link. They'll be able to access that playlist from their mobile device or their computer at home, whatever they've got accessible to them in their web browser. Okay, so if I save that now, I'll just show you how that would work. So if I now close that window down and then open a new window, I'm going to paste in that address, and if I go to that area there we are, you can see that the playlist has actually opened up in the web browser. Okay, so I hope that was useful, and if you've got any problems with